Okay, let's get started. Big ups, everybody. I don't know if Philipper is doing a full podcast today. I don't think he is, because I always miss Sunday, and I think that's where he does his little recap. But fear not, we can go over everything he went over yesterday. And for the most part, we will. We have some Snort Hogan clips. So apparently, he went down the rabbit hole again about YouTube views and oh my God, they're low, and I don't know, all this other crap that he always says. So we have some Snort Hogan clips. He demolished a whole big bunch of food, and I'll be watching that too. And then we'll see what he's got going on for today.
Snort, 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 Hogan, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go. So, over the last week, you guys were up in arms. You came.
I don't necessarily know that we were. But before we go any further, let's do this to make this shit bearable for ourselves.
Pitchforks, torches, and a lot of complaining through chat like this. And what you said was...
He got a bunch of money. I saw Daddy Ryan came home, as he usually does. So big ups Dreambert and Zalo, Kato, Detractor Simba, big ups honey, and everybody else.
We want late night chill, and we're very upset that you took this away from us. What about American Truck Sim? And I said, well, you guys stop.
Oh, yeah. Apparently American Cuck Sim is back in a surprise to fucking absolutely nobody. That this absolute retard went, uh-oh, I may have screwed this
up for American Truck Sim. Like, seriously, like I was doing it every week, once a week. And then all of a sudden I noticed a big decline in viewership. Less people were showing up. And then we didn't even hit the goal last time, so we stopped doing it. And
he missed the goal by like $28 or something like that, $30.
I guess some people are upset by that. They're like, listen, there's a couple things. Number one, not everyone can make every stream. It was just an off night. In addition, we really like that chill interactive vibe that we have with you during Truck Sim. You have a couple drinks, you loosen up, we have fun conversation, and it's a good time. We're not getting that right now. We're just getting a lot of rage bait games, right? So here's the deal. I've listened to your feedback. Tonight, on the late stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time, American Truck Sim returns. Now, let me tell you something.
I live full-time with my wife. As opposed to those part-time spouses.
All right? It's a lot of work for me. I put the wheel and pedal away. They're in the closet on the top shelf. So tonight, to make this stream happen, just listen to this. I have to open this closet.
Listen to all this work I have to do. I have to open the closet door, get the wheel out, and set it on my desk. So y'all better come and cough up this $150, because fucking seriously.
Turn on the light. I have to reach up with both of my arms, because it's heavy. I have to reach up to the top shelf of my storage closet. I have to grab and take out the wheel and pedal again. He's
trying to be funny with this, and I can almost appreciate that he's trying to be funny. But the thing about it is that this does actually legitimately bother him that he has to do this. I just want to make that perfectly clear. He's trying to act like this is like a big fucking joke, but he doesn't feel that way. He's actually mad.
I have to bring them over here and actually hook them up to the desk. I then have to plug them into the PC. And then on top of all of that, listen to this, I then have to get the stick shift too.
Big ups,
and I have to do all that again. That's a lot of work. So I hope you guys are actually going to show up. I hope that this wasn't a case of just a vocal minority, like two people who were upset and kept yelling at me all week.
It's true. Almost really is the key word. It would almost be funny. Here comes Final Wish. Is it Iron Cuck? Is it only Iced Cuck? Who is it? It's probably only going to be one of those two.
And if we do this tonight, I hope people will show up, engage, and support the American Truck Sim stream. All right, seriously, I really hope so. Well, thank you, Final Wish. This is now, what, the third stream that Final Wish has done that. They did it on the main stream on Friday, they did it today, and they actually did it on the Gears stream the other night. Obviously, thank you so much, Final Wish, for insane contributions. We will do a shout-out for that in a second. Let me finish my thought before I lose my train of thought. So, hopefully you guys will show up tonight for Truck Sim. Yes, I will have some drinks. All right, I don't know what yet, because I'm out of the seltzers. I think I still have some of the, remember I had those drinks like months ago? What were they?
He made a bunch of money last week. Yep, he did. He's been doing pretty good. The whales, for some reason, they usually do this. Especially only iced coffee. He's, for some reason, he's very temperamental. He'll come and drop a big bunch of money, and then he'll just fuck off for a while. Like, he won't show up for a little bit, and then he'll come back and everything, so.
I think they were, like, smeared off ice drinks or something. So those have a little bit more sugar in them. They taste a little better, but they're a little bit more sugary. But I gotta get through them. Like, I bought them, like, 2 months ago. I never drank them because I went back to seltzers and stuff. So
I've seen way better streamers who don't get support like this clown does. Well, in all fairness, I'm not saying that this guy doesn't make a fuck ton of money. This dude makes dirty money, like, to be sure. But really, it's off the backs of people who are, for whatever reason, they're just very, very smitten with this man. I don't know what Iron Cuck, sees in this guy. I don't understand what Ryan OIC, sees in this guy. NDO, I really don't, they're not really around enough. Guitar player will sometimes drop money. Who's the other fucking cuck? Hold on. Jax Raxer will kind of support for the fighting games and stuff like that. And then like all the subsequent sock accounts and everything like that. So there's like a half a dozen dudes who, for whatever reason, like I say, I don't know what it is, but they are very smitten with this man, and they're not going to go away, and they're not going to stop doing this. But also the way that Phil, for all the shit that he does, you have to give him credit. He's very good at just, feigning like there's an emergency, and he's very good at, how do I actually word it? Just like letting people know that basically all the content is held hostage. Hey, listen, I won't be around if you don't do this, Digital Melanin, thanks for being a member, honey, for 7 months, and I appreciate you. Final Dent is Iron Cuck. OIC likes to drip feed money to Phil. Iron Cuck likes to donate in very big chunks at a time. Large chunks, at a time. That could be true. Big ups, Virgil. What's going on, honey? And everybody else, big ups indeed.
Oh, hopefully.
But he's also very, very good at one of the main tactics, one of the main like narcissistic, tricks and tactics that this guy does is, of course, the guilt trip. He's very good at guilt tripping people. Well, you must not like me if you're not giving me any money. You must not support the content. Or he'll slip into the form of manipulation, which is still a guilt trip, but he will, you guys are here and watching me every day, and you're not giving me anything. You're just here like a leech, like a bum, like a loser, just sucking up all of this, free content. And I don't work for free. He's very good at making his issues other people's responsibility. And some more susceptible people do end up, unfortunately, falling, into that trap.
You guys will show up, engage, and support American Truck Sim on the late stream tonight. Okay? So that'd be awesome if you do. If you do, I'm going to live up to my promise of what I was doing back when we were doing Truck Sim every week. I will do one Truck Sim stream a week on a night stream if we get support. But we have to get the people showing up and supporting. Okay? So hopefully you will show up tonight and support American Truck Sim. Okay? Fair enough? Okay, now obviously we have some shout outs to do. Let's do these shout outs.
He's very good at making people feel like they're not doing their part if they don't give him any money.
First of all, good morning, everyone. This person says, King, how does the NFL season affect view, support, and engagement? Is there an overlap between your audience and NFL fans, or would you say your audience tends to not watch football? I think, hold on. Ugh. A hair in my mouth.
Scopely and DoorDash have 80% of this man's money. Oh, for sure.
Disgusting.
Yep, they do.
Here's the thing.
That's what's kind of wild and crazy. For all the money that this dude makes, dude is fucking busted. Like, and you can't tell me otherwise.
You look at my analytics on YouTube, okay? Which incidentally, it's one of the stories we're going to cover this morning is the YouTube views.
Yeah, he goes off on a fucking dented, hella 220 retarded rant about YouTube views again, which I went back to look at my analytics again just to make sure. I'm noticing a slight dip, but I don't stream every day. I don't post, like when I do filibuster videos or, whatever. My views are always going to be weird because sometimes like somebody will find something a little bit more interesting and it gets a little bit higher views. But again, because I don't do it because I'm not posting like 85 videos all day long, I'm inconsistent. So yeah, you're going to catch lower views on that. Long story short, I haven't noticed that much of a difference.
Dip issue that's been happening for the last month, and I'm going to talk all about that because the case has been broken wide open. The source of this has been determined. So we're actually going to look at analytics today, okay? But my YouTube analytics.
The source of this has been determined. Has it? I mean, it very well may have been. I don't know. I just know for me personally, if it's affecting you that badly, then maybe you should be doing something else for your line of work, sir.
Tell me an interesting story. Just about half of my viewership is in the United States, and just under half of my viewership is outside of the US. I think it's like a 55-45 split, something like that, okay? So that means that about 50% of the people who watch me might be interested in American football. FYI, it's called the NFL, National Football League here in the United States. If you hear someone say NFL, that's what they're referencing, American football. And so
Work, this isn't work. It's story time with Grandpa. It's story time with Grandpa. It's old man yells at cloud. A lot of it is money. I know a lot of you guys were here when I showed the video where his streams are basically broken down, and like 20% of it was begging, 20% was saying thank you, in which usually more begs are rolled in. It'll be like, hey, thanks for the $5 or thanks for the 10. So we're like $80 away. Come on, you guys. Like it ended up being like 75% of the stream was either him begging, saying thank you for money, and then begging, Q&A, and the schedule. I think it came out to like, it was like 70 something percent. Big ups, Senior Chewy. Big ups, Try J. Optimus, what's going on, honey?
Certain sports seasons start. A lot of the times the games will end up overlapping with
Moist Critical brought up Philipper? Really?
stuff that I do. Okay. And the thing is, I stream a lot, right? I'm here almost every day. It's rare when I even have a week with 2 days off like this week. So chances are there's going to be overlap. There's going to be times when I'm streaming.
Oh, yeah. He's not going to be here Thursday and Friday, I think.
It's a giant game going on. The first game of the NFL season was just last weekend, right? And that pulled away from my viewership a bit. Is it a big deal? No. In general, I just don't pay attention to it. The way I see it is this. I'm the dependable guy. I'm here like clockwork, right? So you know, hey, Phil's going to be streaming. So if you can make it great, and if not, it's not a big deal. There's just going to be a bunch of other streams coming up anyway. So it's not the end of the world, okay? If you can make it great, if you can't make it, well, come to the next stream.
Oh, the YouTube stuff. I see what you're saying.
I'm happy with that. I don't ever really see a humongous decline in viewership, engagement, or support because of the NFL, because of the NBA, because of, baseball or anything like that. Not really. Every once in a while you will.
You absolutely see a lower, you see a decline. You absolutely do. The only thing is that because those people who would rather watch football or whatever the case may be don't give you money, you don't give a fuck. You would stream to 6 people if all 6 people gave you $100 a day, and you wouldn't fucking care. In fact, you would stream to nobody as long as money came in. You actually really wouldn't fucking care.
See in chat, there's a hot game going on. People want to start talking about it, but I'm not a sports guy, so it doesn't really affect me. So there you go. So we're at 8 out of 10 goals, just like that. That's crazy, that amount of support that I've gotten in the last few days.
I'd rather watch NFL or any other sports ball than watch Phil. This is true.
That has skyrocketed me forward. And by the way, for the record, it's not all Final Wish. We've been hitting goals even when Final Wish isn't around. Like we hit the goal on Friday night for Friday Night Fights. Okay? So, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, but who helped you there? Jax Raxer?
Means only 2 goals to go.
It's always somebody. It's always somebody that helps you get there. You rarely get there without somebody limping you across that line, bro. I mean, if that's what you want to say is successful, everybody's definition of success is different. And if that works for you, okay.
And we will be doing DSP Tries It, the Katsu Burger. All right, which obviously I'm excited for Katsu Burger. I did it last year in November. We tried this pork katsu and we did a beef.
It was funny that he compared his channel to Moist Critical. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Sir Moist should never fucking come out of your mouth. Don't even.
Amazing. This year, we're going to do something different. We're going to do a actual tofu.
I'd rather watch golf. Oof, that's rough. I don't know if I'd rather watch golf, but I mean, galf. I'm sorry.
Katsu. Can tofu taste good in a katsu-style sandwich? Tofu is weird because tofu is like flavorless unless you cook it with certain seasonings or sauces and ingredients. It tends to be like a sponge.
We are going to watch him eat those sandwiches where he complains that the tofu one is bland, and his whole chat fucking lights him up like, what did you want it to taste like? It's pretty funny.
For flavor. So have they perfected the way to make this tofu
We're gonna get there.
taste good in a sandwich?
Morale, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, honey? Big ups.
And in addition, I'm probably going to get a second sandwich. I don't know what yet. It could be chicken. It could be another pork. We'll see. And I'm going to get some sides. So it's going to be a good one.
He's pretty full of himself thanks to a couple of whales that are carrying the load. Yeah, I noticed that when he gets whaled out and he has a couple of really good streams, he does start to have that pompous way about him.
If you didn't see the original Katsu Burger, DSP Tries It, it's live over on DSP Reacts. That's at DSP Reacts on YouTube. That's my React channel / vlogging channel. And it was a good one. It was one of the best episodes of DSP Tries It I did during its revival in the fall of last year. You'll definitely enjoy that episode. These burgers are huge and photogenic. They are. They're like giant. So this should be a really good episode coming up. Looks like we might be doing it tomorrow, depending on support. Like if we hit a goal tonight, if we hit a goal tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow during the stream. So we'll have to see how things go. Okay? Cool. So obviously, Final Wish, thank you. You've been so generous with your support over the last several days, and I absolutely appreciate it.
Thank you, Ryan, or Ironcock, or does it really fucking matter at this point?
Someone tipped $1.99, says, I wish you didn't have 2 days off. It's a bummer when you're always
I said the exact same thing. Keep Moist Critical's name out of your fucking mouth, Phil. Right.
reliable guy. It feels like you're most supportive.
Or when he, who was it that, the food review guy, where he was like, did I inspire somebody to make a food review channel?
Now it's from 1 or 2 top dogs. I just tune out the second you hit your goal. I don't know why. So wait a minute. Hold on a second. Just think about how ridiculous that sounds. I tune out the second you hit your goal.
Yeah, you pretty much do. Clown mode is usually in full effect because you're happy. And I'd rather watch Human Centipede. Ugh. Human Centipede was one thing. Have you ever seen the second one? Ooh. I love a good scary movie, horror movie, fucked up, psychological, whatever. Human Centipede, like the second one, I was catatonic for like over an hour. I didn't even. Oof, that one. Ugh. Review bra, that was it. He was like, did I inspire this guy to like make a YouTube channel? It's like, get fucked, you nerd.
So you're tuning into my streams just to see if I hit a support goal?
I always look to see if you hit the support goal. If you have, frankly, you're not very much fun once you have, because then you don't like beg as much, and then it's just not as funny.
You're not here for the content, for the discussion, for the gameplay, for the laughs, you're here to see if I hit my goal. You are a bizarre individual.
Well, I'm here for the laughs, but usually I'm the one that has to create them because, oof, sir, your shit is rough.
Seriously, that's just weird to me. So thanks for $2. I don't know what to tell you. By the way, I deserve as many days off as I can take. I really do. I work more than
the third one is somehow worse. Nope, I didn't get that far. I couldn't. Nope, couldn't do it.
Most content creators on the internet. And
the second one, it had me fucked up.
For over 15 years. So if I can have an extra day off of my wife and I can take it, I will. Okay.
Trying to act like he likes spending time with this woman. I can have an extra day off, then I'm going to take it. And you're doing something. I don't know what it is, but you got to be doing something.
Thanks for $2. Weird. Now is this final swish? For goodness sakes. It's because I can't read this font. What's wrong with Final Swish? That's a good name, actually. The Final Swish. All right, I fixed it. Final Wish. There we go. Okay.
Human Centipede isn't a horror movie. It's a How Can We Gross You Out? Well, the second one did that so well. I still remember just sitting there, just like I couldn't, like I know I was there and I know I was alive, but I couldn't talk. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't do anything for over an hour. It's the only movie I've ever seen that's ever done that to me.
It's funny because it was about a year ago, just over a year ago now, that I became a primarily PC gamer, correct? I started playing everything on my gaming PC that I could. You know, there's games I have played on PS5, there's a few I played on Switch. For the most part, I'm playing everything on my gaming PC, right? And one of the horror stories that I always heard from back in the day was, hey, PC ports just seem to have problems with optimization issues at launch. It's ridiculous. It's like game after game after game. It'll run decently on console at launch, but it won't run properly on PC. That was one of the reasons why I really dragged my feet to become a PC gamer, was because I was just wanting.
Did I see the new Toxic Avenger? No, I've not.
To work. And I was nervous that if I became a PC gamer, what do you mean I spelled Final Wish wrong again? That's it.
Are you drunk, sir? Are you okay? He was supposed to be getting into a YouTube rant or something.
I think Burger King has an onion Whopper that's literally the same fucking burger you've eaten 100 times. It's called the Rodeo Burger. Declining amount of views.
Here we go.
But the problem is, everyone keeps saying, oh, okay, if Nintendo wants it, I'll just give them whatever they want. If Nintendo wants to sell us a second version of the Switch called the OLED, then we'll buy it. If Nintendo wants to sell us a whole bunch of tiny pieces of...
Have you watched The Substance? I have not heard of that, no.
Worthless plastic that don't...
But don't be offended if I say I haven't heard of something like that. The shit I don't know could fill a giant fucking warehouse.
For $40 a pop, I'll buy it. If Nintendo wants to sell a $20 DLC for a game that itself was underwhelming, I'll buy it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem. If you enable Nintendo, Nintendo will take advantage. They've shown it time and time again. They will take advantage of their customer base. They don't have respect for the gamer. They just don't. So that's all you have to do. If you don't want Nintendo to rip you off, stop paying for garbage. And then Nintendo will only put out good quality stuff because you're stopping.
But you wanted 2 Switch 2s, and you bought $300 worth of garbage peripherals for the console. Bro, you bought travel cases for the Nintendo Switch 2. And you've bought every game. So what the fuck are you talking about? And you can use the excuse that, oh, I have to review this, but you've got a hate boner for Nintendo.
Buying their garbage. Guys, we're at $200 of support. If we can get to 300, obviously by the end of the stream that ends at 4 p.m., we can have a second goal, and then all we have to do is hit the goal on Truck Sim tonight, and we're doing DSP tries at Katsu tomorrow. Looking like a great start to the week, is it not? Thank you guys so very much. Okay, now.
Yeah, well, you better say thank you to possibly Iron Cuck or Ryan. They're the ones who did it.
I have a major topic to talk about today, okay? It's something that we have been discussing for the last week, that there seem to be across the board, it's not just me, it's not just certain creators, across the board, across all of YouTube, there's been a distinct noticing of a declining amount of views, and everyone's been scratching their head.
The one that South Park did's pretty funny.
Trying to figure out why is everyone's views down, okay? For me, I am seeing it. It's not a humongous
Isn't it like you agree to something for like Is it like Apple or like iTunes or something? By clicking agree, you agree to have your mouth sewn to the asshole of like another iTunes user or something.
Problem or anything for me, because as I've explained to you last week, the vast majority of my support comes from the live streams. You guys doing super chats, memberships.
The vast majority of your support comes from 4 men who are more madly in love with you than I think I've ever been more madly in love with somebody in my life that I do not understand. That's where your support comes from, sir. Like 4 to 6 dudes who just are so in love with you that I cannot even, I don't think I could even fathom that amount of love.
Subs over on Kick, which I emphasize because we haven't had a sub yet, and it would be great to get our first sub of the week on Kick right now. It would be amazing to get a sub for support right now on Kick.
Let me just go on ahead and grab this because it's so dented. It's so good.
Right now. As in, at this moment that I'm mentioning it, live on stream. Our first sub of the week.
Where you at, future stepdad? You're the only one who still does it. Boy, it really sucks that you banned Kremp and treated Kremp like an asshole, huh? Because maybe he would have come and given you some money. Kind of sucks that you banned Kremp and treated him like a fucking piece of shit. Might have worked better for you.
Okay, I guess we're not going to get the first sub of the week. I had to try. I had to try. Come on.
Oh, that's also interesting. You would think that Iron Chef Sakai would come in and give him money. Maybe that means that Final Wish is Iron Cuck. Huh.
Anyway, what was I saying?
Maybe Kremp is Final Wish. Yeah, I mean, if you're following the theory, I think, of this Final Wish is Iron Chef Sky, which very well could be. Like, I don't fucking know who it is. Could be Ryan. Could be Iron Chef Sakai. That's hard to say.
Anyway, I make the vast majority of my income via live streams. Okay, tips. So we got our first sub of the week from Squirt Rocks. Thank you, Squirt Rocks, for the gifted sub over on Kick. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get that on the leaderboard. Very nice.
And then that Final Wish sent 20 gifted to Phil.
Oops. And Final Wish just gifted 20 memberships. 20 memberships to the community. So now we have memberships too.
Mighty Mike, thank you for being a member, honey, for 7 months. I appreciate you. He has his arm out saying, I want you to pay my bills. Yep.
Did I spell it?
I have a thumbnail of a video where I have him pointing like that. And like there's a flag in the background and it says, I want you, ... to pay my bills.
Right this time, I hope. Oops, but I put the wrong. There we go. 20 memberships. That is the equivalent of $60 of support. So just like that, we are up to 265 out of 300. Pretty crazy. Thank you. Thank you.
Clapping for himself like a fucking retard.
That doesn't look good publicly. So what if you're a big YouTube channel? That doesn't look good publicly.
Pardon me.
So what if you're a big YouTube channel?
Can we start calling him Final Bitch? Final Bitch it is.
That typically gets 10 million views a month.
Some people said Final Dent. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I do like Final Bitch better though. Yeah, we're going that. We're going that.
And all of a sudden now you're only getting 6. Well, what happened to your channel? Now sponsors might look at
Frankly, I miss Dumpy Koala because I named him Cucky Koala. That shit was great.
your channel and look like, well, I used to give this guy sponsorships, but his channel's in decline, so I'm not going to offer them the sponsorship anymore. So this could be a huge problem, okay? And so what's happened is people have been seeking answers as to why the views have declined roughly in the last month, because it looks like there's been this trend in the last month where views went boom, it just got a big dip out of nowhere. But here's the thing, YouTube has said nothing about it. YouTube didn't say, oh, we changed the algorithm, views will count differently. And in fact, prominent YouTubers have reached out to YouTube and asked YouTube what's going on, to which they've received the response, nothing, we don't know what you're talking about. No exaggeration. You reach out to YouTube creator support and they say they don't know anything. They know nothing at all, okay?
Okay. What's your point, dude?
So,
like, are you going
YouTubers
somewhere with
have
this?
taken the matter into their own hands to figure out, all right? And I don't blame them. At this point, if you're seeing something that could majorly affect your business, you need to take matters into your own hands. I've had to do it before. I've had situations where
I have not seen Terrifier 3. No.
I've had false copyright strikes, fake memberships, other bullshit, and I had to figure it out for myself because there was no other way to do it because YouTube doesn't help you. They just don't, okay? But before we get into the topic, Diamond actually just asked me a very pertinent question, okay? Diamond just asked me in chat, well, Phil, do you actually believe that YouTube doesn't know what's going on? That they really have no clue either what's causing the view dip? Here's the truth. Here's what I think. I don't have anything to corroborate this. All I have is 17 years of history as a YouTuber. YouTube is run.
Which is nothing, because you still can't even read your analytics correctly. You still can't even figure out what the fuck is going on, so.
In a way that basically a very small group of people control the entire site, but those are not the people that talk to anyone, okay? There's the upper management way up here. These are, the people in charge of YouTube who make all the decisions in a boardroom every day. And then there's the people who are right under them, the middle managers, and then there's the coders. All those people are at the top of YouTube, and none of them have transparency whatsoever to anyone who uses the website. I want you to think about that.
They don't actually owe you transparency. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong. I'm just saying that they don't really owe you anything.
Okay? They run the site. They're in charge of it. They make decisions on a daily basis that could make or break entire businesses that are based on the site, but they have no direct communication to anyone who actually uses their site.
Again, they're not obligated to do that. If you see that your views are going down, then that's really your job to figure out what you should do differently, if anything. And if you can't do something differently, then maybe this isn't the platform for you. Maybe you should go find something else to do. But they really don't owe you that. Here's every little change that we're making and why we're making it. And oh, by the way, if you don't like it, well, then I guess we'll change it back. I'm sorry that you're old, honey. I'm sorry that you're old. I'm sorry that you don't understand that things are changing. I'm sorry that you don't understand what's changing. And I'm sorry that your videos that got 600 views are now getting 300 views. I don't know what else to do for you.
Instead, they've employed a group of customer service representatives, creator support agents who aren't based in the United States. They're over in the Middle East, they're over in India, wherever you want to say. You can tell because if you talk to them, half the time they don't speak proper English or they're just
How many of them have you talked to? Do you know that for sure? I don't know that you know that for sure. Therefore, I'm not entirely sure that you should be speaking on it.
Be pasting form letters. This is not me trying to be racist. I'm telling you my experience with them. Like, you'll explain something to them in plain English, and they have absolutely no idea what you just said. They are flabbergasted and confused. They can't understand a conversation in English. But then they'll give you form letter responses that you can tell they're copy pasting out of a notebook somewhere. They don't know what you're talking about. Okay? So,
well, what are they supposed to do because your shitbag channel isn't getting views? That's really the real core of all of this, is what are any of these people, regardless of where they're from or what language they speak or whatever, what are they supposed to do for you, sir? That your shit-ass videos that only get X amount of views are now your shit-ass videos that get half X views. Like, what do you want them to do?
it's pretty sad.
YouTube is gonna fucking code your ass to 220. Nope, sorry, nothing we can do for you. Have a nice day, Mr. Burnell.
Because that's who you have to work with. Like, there was times when I told you guys this story. There was a few years ago. I found a horrible exploit in YouTube. Okay, now I've never publicly talked about it, and I'm never going to, because I don't know if YouTube ever closed this exploit. But I found a heinous exploit by which people could actually do heinous things on YouTube. I contacted creator support, and I provided...
I'm sure this guy did. I'm sure this guy who can't figure out how to plug something in found some loophole somewhere, some terrible problem, for sure.
them with a ton of evidence about it, and talking to them is like talking to a deer in headlights. They had no fucking clue what I was talking about. They didn't even know what was on a screen or anything. They don't know. They don't use the site. They're just line-level employees over in the Middle East or India who don't understand English, and they don't even know what you're talking about. What do you mean this screen? What do you mean this thing? Can you screenshot it? Can you screenshot it? Can you screenshot it? Can you screenshot it? So you send them 17, 18 screenshots, and they still don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's horrible. So the truth is, I would guarantee you 100% that whatever YouTube is...
He said his business is based off of live stream donations. This rant is a waste of time. Algorithm change doesn't affect his business. Correct.
Done to change views. Okay, that there's this big decline in views, that the upper echelon of YouTube knows all about it. They're the ones who wanted this change. They're the ones who told their coders to institute it.
This is somebody who, I guess, I don't know, did he just need something to be like angry about? I don't know what. It sounds like someone has some sand in their vagina, if you ask me. Senor Chewy, thank you for being a member, honey, for 3 months. I appreciate you. As someone who works customer service, we're not being difficult. We just can't always give the answer that they want to hear. Well, that's exactly my point. It doesn't matter where you are or what language you speak or what language you don't or whatever the fuck he seems to think the problem is. The real core of it is, what do you want them to do for you?
The coders rolled it out properly as they were told, but there's just zero transparency on YouTube. YouTube changes the algorithm regularly and never tells anyone.
I don't know about regularly, but again, and things just change anyway. Yes, somebody did piss in his Cheerios. Like, something's happening
So
here.
you could be doing something incredibly well and being rewarded for it.
I've never seen somebody so angry about something that doesn't affect them. Like, your videos get shit views, dude. Like,
and then the next day you do the same thing and it gets absolutely no attention and you get nothing for it. Well, what did I do wrong? Nothing. YouTube just decided to change. They've done this.
Well, thank God the 6 dudes that are madly in love with you are still madly in love with you, despite the fact the algorithm changed. Sounds like you should be thankful that you're lucky.
So many times over the years. There was the time when they decided longer videos.
Tragedy, why are you picturing it though?
With longer watch time will bring in better advertisers. Therefore, we're going to reward people who make longer videos, and we're actually going to take shorter videos and just brush them under the rug.
Honey, things change. I don't know how else to explain it. Different things catch on, and then they're popular for a hot minute, and then they're not anymore. I don't still play with my Tamagotchi from the 90s. It's just not popular anymore. I don't collect Pokemon cards anymore. Okay, that is more popular than ever, and I've never been more salty that I've sold my collection years ago. But, you know, things change. They're fads and they're trendy, and people want shorter videos and then they want longer videos. And there are some videos that I enjoy watching on YouTube that are well over an hour. Documentaries and other things. Other videos, if I see it's longer than 10 minutes, I'm like, well, fuck this.
It won't show up in the algorithm anymore. That's why all of my old body of work doesn't show up anymore. Videos like Spider-Man Web of Shadows, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, playthroughs that had millions and millions of views, my Resident Evil 5 DLC, Lost in Nightmares, that had millions and millions of views. These videos would bring in tens of thousands of views a month, and then they went to 0 because YouTube changed the algorithm and no one can find them.
Honey, nobody wants to watch your... Are you still mad about this? Nobody wants to watch your 16-year-old video. Nobody wants to watch my old videos either, honey. Don't feel bad. It's okay. They're old. It's all right. It's all right. It really is.
Now, perhaps YouTube's going the other way, because the rumor is that now everything's about the instant gratification. Everything wants...
Ghost Viper, thank you for being a member for 4 months. I appreciate ya. DSP rant in a nutshell. Me no like change. Snort. Yeah. People like different things now. No want to be different. Why different now? Me cannot figure out. Yeah, I know. It's really sad that you can't figure it out.
to emulate how TikTok works. So now if
All you're doing is just showing how inept you are at being able to keep up with things.
you make shorter videos, maybe now those videos get more ads and more revenue and things like that, right? We're not sure. We don't know, but that's what it seems like. That's the direction that they're going. By the way, is YouTube chat working? YouTube chat has not moved in 3 minutes. Are you guys all right on YouTube? Is everything okay? Or did the chat crash? Is the stream even working? Everyone on
What
Twitch
are
is
you
talking,
What are you talking about? It's moving right now. Are you retarded? Slow down.
but it seems like the YouTube viewers fell asleep. You guys all right?
Why do you care? You're not going to talk to any of them anyway. You never address anybody in there unless it comes in a fucking colored bubble. Yusa Russo, what's going on, honey? How you doing? Like, you don't fucking acknowledge anybody unless it's wrapped in a red bubble. So why don't you go fuck yourself? I live full time with my wife.
So here's the thing. Okay, now it's moving. Okay.
Oh, thank God, people are here. Oh, thank God, I'm relevant. Okay.
So here's the thing. So now, oh, by the way, I have a couple shout outs to do, and I will in a second. So now, everyone's trying to speculate what is causing the video view drop. Well, as you all know, everything happens when I'm off. Everything happens on my day off, right? Historically, it's always on my day off. So, in regards to this, okay, so here's the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, I cracked the case.
This man who has to have his name sewn in his fucking underpants cracked the fucking code. This man too fucking inept to go to the grocery store or fix a toilet. This stupid fucking lol cow right here. Oh yeah. This man.
During my day off, I could have been spending time with my wife. I could have been spending time with Jasper Kitty. I could have been just relaxing. No, I was at work for you.
Yeah, Sherlock over here cracked the fucking case.
Cracking this case. I put in an insane amount of arduous work, time investment,
I looked for almost 20 minutes to read the article about what's going on.
and effort. And ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, member of Mensa, fucking tell
I'm
us.
here to tell you that I personally have gotten to the bottom
Oh
of this
shit.
issue
Okay, please tell
by
us.
watching this video that someone
Oh, by watching this video that somebody else already did.
sent me to watch and skimming through it. Okay, so
Oh, Jesus Christ.
full credit goes to Josh Strife Hayes.
Dentlock Holmes, I can't. Jen Spector Gadget.
A YouTuber who actually went deep into this issue and actually figured out what actually is going on. he found concrete evidence, and now other YouTubers have run with this story
shit.
and are all looking at their analytics and confirming it, okay? So here's the deal, and there's ways that we can show it. We can look at a big YouTuber, and we can look at me, and you're going to see that the story actually jives.
Honey, if the answer isn't on WWE Champions, I highly doubt you have it.
All right, so first, let's take a look at Moist Critical, okay? This is Moist Critical's YouTube analytics, okay? And as you can see, they're covering a time range here of July, August, into September, which is right now, okay? You actually don't need to see what's below me. It's not a big deal. So this date right here is August 10th, 2025, okay? Now, as you'll see right here, YouTube breaks down video views into 4 different categories, all right?
Okay, I don't care about this.
Computer, TV, mobile phone, and tablet. What I'm assuming is that it can identify how you're watching, and depending on how you're watching, it probably delivers advertisements differently. Like an ad that runs well on a mobile phone versus an ad that might run better on a computer versus an ad that might run on a tablet, or TV is probably the crappiest of all because a lot of TV apps are really shitty. And
Moist barely posts vids anymore. That's true, and I think a lot of them are I see videos, but it's their member videos. So.
So this is how views are captured, each represented by a different color of line on the chart. Mobile phone views are always the most, not shocking. Everyone.
Yeah, like I say, I don't post consistently. So when I don't post like an actual video for a little while, let's say my videos get like 3,000 views or something like that, but I don't post for a while, then my video is going to get like 1,200 views because no one's expecting a video from me. Like, I don't know what we're cracking over here, but like, I don't know. Senor Chewy, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. No Toxie, you don't understand. He has the best people getting to the bottom of this. The best.
Has a smartphone, and most people watching content on the internet are actually watching it on their phones today. As you can see, computers are about second.
Very good, Grandpa. Very good.
Place, which is the green line here. TV is 3rd place, and then lastly, tablets, because not a lot of people use tablets anymore. I'm probably one of the few that does, but I use a tablet to watch some videos. So as you can see, up until August 10th, this is the way that it broke down.
He does live streams. He's been playing all the Resident Evil games. I know, I've been watching him play all the Resident Evil games.
Always, it was mobile phones on top, then PC desktops.
He's not even reading the data correctly. The conclusion is YouTube isn't counting computer views where you use ad blocker. Correct. Oh my gracious.
Apps and then tablets.
Oh
but
my
something
gracious.
bizarre happened on the 10th to the 11th and 12th, and take a look at what has happened here. Phones are the same. TV is the same.
Movie Sign, thanks for being a member for 7 months, honey. I appreciate your generosity. Thank you.
Tablets are the same. But look what just happened.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I love you all. I really do, but I can't. What was the rest of this?
But I also have to call it out. All right?
Call out, like, stop it. Like, you're just making yourself look
So,
fucking stupid.
Why do I understand it?
You don't. Sir, stop. You don't understand
I understand it because guess what? YouTube is a business like any other business, okay? How does YouTube make money? Well, is it true that they take a cut of super chats? Yes. Do they take a cut of memberships? Yes.
Correct.
Do they have YouTube Premium where you pay for the premium subscription that removes ads from the sites?
Correct.
Yes. But what is their major primary source of revenue on YouTube? Ad revenue. And they know that this has become a bigger and bigger and bigger problem. That people just, first thing you do when you get on your desktop PC, you install an ad blocker. Some browsers have an ad blocker in them by default. You don't even have to install it. It's already in there.
Why are you so angry about this? Is there anything else in this video?
Is it someone in power, whether it's, someone...
No, more hate of
And
YouTube.
your feedback, wouldn't they be transparent about these changes? But they're not. Stop showing up. So I used to go like this, and all of a sudden I plateau. My views never change. They just stay like this. What? What happened? I didn't change the content. They did.
Yeah, you didn't change the content. So they plateau for a while and they drop off. Okay, I'm getting agitated. This guy is so fucking retarded, I can't deal. So I have another Snort Hogan. I have a couple Snort Hogans that we're going to go through. And like I say, I don't think that I could be fucking wrong because I'm stupid. But I don't think he's doing a full podcast today anyway. So we're going to get to, I know it's everybody's favorite. We're going to get to Feasting with the Pig. He got his Katsu burger. Landon, thanks for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. The definition of old man yells at cloud. I have that emote too for everyone that's a member. I have him yelling at the fucking cloud like a sad old man.
They can't take it. To them, that game sucks. Like, oh, it's boring. How the fuck is it boring? At any moment you can die. The lore is interesting. Oh, but you're non-stop chopping things up. Your blood squirting everywhere. You're a fucking idiot. Really. I'm tired of these fucking pea-brained idiots who just don't like 90% of games today because it's too much for them. Their brains are too melted from playing fucking...
YouTube is terrible. Everybody who watches games are terrible. People who watch him and consume his free entertainment and don't give him any money They're all garbage and pieces of shit. And...
Fortnite all day.
Yeah, there he is. Old man yells at cloud.
Okay. Are we ready?
This is a this is the Katsu burger, and then we have a, if I could hit the right button, that'd be super. Then we have an American Cuck Sim clip from yesterday, and then we'll see whatever the fuck he talks about today.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Here we go. It's time for DSP Tries It. Let's do it. Hello again, everyone. DSP here.
He did the really gross one too. He put up the second camera angle.
To another edition of DSP.
I love that old man yells at cloud one.
He tries it.
There's a bunch of emotes. There's him making like really like bleh, like faces and shit. Got Pepe Torch because he hated that. I did that just because he used to hate it.
DSP tries it.
What did he call it? Smoking Pepe? Oh, I forget what he called it. It was something stupid.
Now today, we're doing something a little different. And don't worry, it's not that it's not food, because it seems like whenever I try something on this show that's not food, it rarely works.
Good. I'm glad that you're not eating a microwave. That'd be really fucking weird.
Okay. But today, instead of doing a new food offering, some fast food place or something like that, today I decided to go back to do something that we had done about a year ago on DSP.
1,500 calories. Oh, that seems kind of low, but yeah. Ooh, 77 grams of fat. Ooh, 2,700 milligrams of sodium.
Tried it. That was a first-time try there, and it was a huge hit. What we're going to do today is we are returning to Katsu Burger. If you don't remember, Katsu Burger is a local business in my area that does burger sandwiches, but in the Katsu style.
Burger sandwiches? The fuck? Burger sandwiches. He takes each thing out of the bag individually and fondles it and everything, so we're going to move past all of that.
Let me do that quickly. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay, so these are...
I recorded all my gaming videos using a camera pointed towards my television, which was the style at the time.
The 12 spice fries. They look like standard French fries.
I have not seen Tusk.
To be honest, they kinda look very simple.
I don't know if I could handle that.
But they're supposed to have some kind of a unique 12 spice blend. Last time the nori seaweed tasted really good. Let's see what their 12 spice blend tastes like. Here we go. Devour.
Thank you, Rafael. He eats this one on the normal camera. I can't figure out why. And then he cuts over to the really fucking dented second camera for the rest of it.
This is interesting. Let me have one more bite of them, and then I'll tell you what I think.
Don't know how it could possibly be different. It's just French fries with different like seasonings and spices.
Okay, so to be honest, they're insanely simple.
I don't know why he has to finger fuck his food. We have to go through the fondling. He has to take everything out of the bag and feel all over the bag, and sometimes he smells things, and then he has to touch everything again. And
McDonald's fries, okay?
I don't understand.
Like, I can't stop popping them right now. Just like a McDonald's fry, you start eating, like, oh man, I gotta keep going. So the 12 spice is unique. I taste like salt and savoriness, but then I taste a heat. There's actually a spiciness to it as well. So imagine a spicy fry.
We're moving on.
Sauce.
Oh yeah, he has a sauce.
And see what they're all about. So they're potato croquettes, but apparently there's stuff in them. I'm not sure what. So I'm gonna try them out. By the way, thank you to Lance Catamaran. He gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you to Lance for the support. All right.
Lance Catamaran, you only gifted one sub? Bro, step it up.
So, first of all, they are huge. That's bigger than the hash brown that you get at like McDonald's. It really is. It's heavier too. It's larger and heavier than the McDonald's hash brown, and actually has a much better color to it.
It's not a hash brown. What is wrong with
it's a
you?
Deep orange color. The camera doesn't want to autofocus, so that's great. But yeah. Look how deep orange color that is. That's nice. That's a nice looking croquette. So now, if we split the croquette, what does it look like on the inside? It looks like is that a pea? I believe that's a pea. Oh, it smells pretty good. All right,
we have to do the smelling and the feeling and we have to talk about what we think it's going to taste like.
By itself? Then I'm going to try it with sauces, but let's just try the croquette by itself. Devour.
Thank you, Rafael.
Oh, wow. It's like mashed potatoes inside.
Yeah, it's a potato.
And they're really sweet. It's like a really sweet mashed potato in this croquette.
Colleen, don't even. I know. It's killing me inside, too. I know. We've got each other. Remember that. Remember, we're not this fucking stupid.
I really like the flavor. You hear that crunch?
It's fried. Yes.
It's very sweet. It's a sweet tasting croquette. I was not expecting sweetness with that, but it goes very well. Mmm. Wow. That's delicious. That's seriously good, that croquette. That is insanely tasty. So now, what about with the sauce? Let's try it with some of the nori ranch. Devour. That goes really well. Now let's try it with the tonkatsu. No. I don't like it with the tonkatsu.
What's up,
I think the
Coyote? How you
tonkatsu
doing,
is
honey?
too tangy. I think the flavor of the ranch goes better because it's very sweet, and this is more neutral and creamy. The croquette is absolutely delicious. I love it. Wow, I'm just going to finish it right now. Wow. Now, to be fair, because you might ask, what's the cost of that? The fries are $4.
Okay.
This size, there's only one size. I'd say this is the equivalent of a large at McDonald's. So $4, and they don't charge you for the seasoning. You get them plain. You get them with sea salt, nori, or the 12 spice that I'm using right now. Okay. So $4 for that, and the croquettes are $6, and you get those two big ones. Okay. So 2 big croquettes. Obviously, I have a croquette left. I have fries left. I'm probably honestly not gonna eat any more because I have 2 giant burgers to try. So I think I'm just gonna go for those. All right. All right.
Why is everything tangy? I'm convinced everything is tangy because I think that's the only set of taste buds left that the gin hasn't burned away.
No.
Jurassic dent. That's amazing.
It's time for burger goodness. But before that, I want to blow my nose because there was some spice in the seasoning.
Oh yeah, anytime he eats anything spicy. I don't know why he just can't have tissues there and just turn off the camera for a second. Just like how I turn off the video and just have the screen blank for a minute while I go find another video. Like, I don't understand.
Oh my gosh.
Russo, thank you for the 269. Nice. I appreciate you. Phil's existence is genuinely miserable. Love you, Toxie. I love you too, and I appreciate the support, honey. I'm so glad. I'm just glad you're back. I'm so glad to see you after like months.
Oh my god. It's humongous. That is large as hell. So I see
My
one
bad.
on
My
top.
bad.
Looks like almost like a Kaiser roll, but not sure. A whole bunch of shredded cabbage. We got this honey miso sauce on the cabbage. That is a gigantic piece of katsu tofu. Okay, and then on the bottom, I see tomato. I see what I believe.
He's a horrible food reviewer. That's what kind of makes this funny.
He was a pickle.
Like, it's gross, sure, but I can't help how funny I think it is.
I see some red onion. Okay. So again, I'm not a big I'm not a big tofu guy. Okay, I usually only eat tofu in like a poke bowl. So I have no idea what this is going to taste like. I've never had fried tofu or anything like this. This is giant. How am I even going to bite it?
I'm not comfortable with how nice this chat is. Bully Toxie more. You're so mean to me.
This is insanity.
Stop it. No, my little feelings can't take it. I don't care.
Good Lord. I mean, wish me luck here.
Emerald Goudy, that's pretty good.
It's humongous.
Look at that hair. Christ almighty.
Humongous. Yeah, it's humongous. Here we go.
There you go. There's a... Thank you, Raphael. There's a big, terrible bite for you.
Huh. It's mild. It's a little sweet. I think what I'm mostly tasting is the katsu coating. I didn't really taste the tofu itself. Let's keep going, see if I can get more ingredients in the next bite.
Gout Fury.
Mmm.
That's good, too.
Oh, wow.
He says, oh, wow. And then, like, in 2 bites, he's going to tell you how bland it is. He starts with, oh, wow.
That bite was incredibly flavorful. The sweet honey miso sauce is great. The onion, the sweet red onion. I got a little bit of a pickle. I definitely tasted some of the acidity of the tomato. And I tasted some katsu coating. If you want me to be honest, I don't really taste tofu at all. And I think, as I said, I think the reason is tofu is kind of...
The saddest thing is he probably actually thinks he's providing a service. That was supposed to be what DSP Tries It was really... Okay, this is what he says that it was all about, that he was going to go to the local places that the average Joes could go to, that all of us had, whether we lived in somewhere in Maine or somewhere in Florida or somewhere in, you know, California, whatever, we would all be able to find these places locally, and he was going to get the new items or the most popular items, and he was going to try those so that the everyman, if you will, would get this asshole's fucking point of view and then know whether or not he would like them. So that's why he's gone to this very, very local place that's only local to him and however many people. I don't fucking live in Washington. It ain't local to me.
Flavorless, what tofu does, it absorbs the flavor of everything around it and on it. So it's just not very flavorful because it's not meant to be. If it had been marinated, it would taste like whatever it was marinated in. But this is not meant to be a super flavorful sandwich. You're eating the...
Oh yeah, he also, I don't know what it is with listing ingredients, but he really needs to know every single thing.
Around it is what you're tasting, not really the protein. Okay?
Panko breadcrumbs, what's up, honey? Trying to apply for apartments. Oof. I don't envy you, I'm so sorry. But good luck to you, though. Getting me toxic? Yeah, that'll piss you right off. Well, come here and hang out with us for just a little bit. Take a little break and make fun of this stupid asshole.
I like it. And by the way, no, someone says it looks really dry. It's not dry. I'm telling you right now, it's not dry. It's moist because you have the cabbage, the sauce, and a bunch of very fresh veggies on the bottom. It's not a dry bite at all. It actually is full of flavor. I really like this, actually.
But you just said it was bland. Now it's full of flavor. Okay. Whatever you say, man.
I will say this. It's predominantly sweet. Most of the flavors I'm tasting are sweet flavors. Sweet red onion, sweet honey miso.
I live in Europe. Nothing is here. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's really, really different in different countries.
Sauce, that's what I'm tasting. I'm not really tasting the tofu. But again, I don't think that's the point. I think this is as healthy as a fried Katsu burger can be. I think this is the healthiest one you're going to get because this one is tofu rather than beef or pork or anything. You know what I mean? I'll take one more bite, and then obviously I want to try the chicken. But let's take one more bite of the miso honey tofu burger.
Yeah, let's move along. So he's got some other fucking giant burger here.
It looks even bigger than the miso sandwich, honestly. Like, it's huge. Oh,
I think these were like $13 or $15 each, these giant sandwiches. They were like $30, and the fries and the potato, whatever the fuck, who cares? Those were like 10. So his shit alone was like $40.
I can smell the peppers right now. I can get a whiff of the peppers as I open this. Oh, man. Oh, man, this looks good. This looks gorgeous. It's a gorgeous sandwich. Here's what I'm going to do for you.
It'd be really great if we could see anything other than, you know, the top. I didn't realize this was fucking aerial photographs.
I want you to see it as I'm seeing it. I haven't even touched it yet. Wow. Like,
You should never be this excited. You should never be excited like a 10-year-old on Christmas about unwrapping a burger. I'm all for having joy and everything, but you should never be this excited that I'm positive that you either just pissed yourself, shit yourself, or blown a load in the Zelda jammies. Like, something just happened here where you should never be this excited.
wow. Does that not look insanely good? That looks gourmet. That looks like something you get at a crazy high-end gourmet place. And it's really not. This place is not like a high-end gourmet place. Look at that. That is wild. Okay, so it's completely soaked on the bottom, and I don't know why. I don't know what's on here. A bunch of different flavors. Awesome. This is very flavorful. I really like the flavors of this sandwich. I wish it wasn't as messy, but man, the flavors are top notch on here. So I actually think the reason the bun's wet is whatever sauce they put on it is a sweet sauce, but it's very wet. It absorbed into the bun and made it mush. But it's an incredibly sweet sauce. You get the heat of the jalapeno, but then you taste this savory chicken with the katsu breading. All those flavors work very well with each other. So flavor is great, but obviously eatability leaves something to be desired. It's very hard to eat this. It's
Eatability. Fuck.
falling apart. Every bite now it's going all over my chin because it's all wet. So, oh, shit. Well...
Stop holding your food. Like, and not to mention your fucking camera shot's blurry anyway.
It's like a ton of flavor.
There you
here.
go.
The problem is I can't eat it. Dang.
Yeah, the sauce is wet.
Disappointing.
Thanks for the scoop.
Man, but I love the flavor. Like, I want to keep eating. It's absolutely delicious.
Devour.
Thank you, Rafael. He's not used to wet things. Good
I
burn.
legit can't stop eating it. It is getting hotter the more I eat because more jalapenos. But man, it's good, but it is messy. But the flavor's outstanding. Wow. I love it. I love it. I just wish that
We
didn't
can
disintegrate.
tell, we can hear it.
So I'm thinking,
We
like, what
know.
I've done, cut the bun in half. Excuse me, cut the sandwich in half and separated it. I mean, it still would have absorbed the sauce into the bun no matter what. Flip the bun when I opened the package. I don't know. I'm not. Well, whew. And here's the thing. If you haven't noticed, and this is rare for me when I do DSP tries it, did you notice? I haven't taken a single sip of drink at all. I haven't needed it. All of this food, the sandwiches particularly, because they put so much condiments on there. That big stack of slaw, that you know, the cabbage on top, and a bunch of veggies. Basically, it's incredibly moist. But man, it just doesn't taste that good. But the rest of the sandwich does. So, like, I love the sandwich. I would eat it again for sure. But it is unfortunate to be honest and say, yeah, the tofu really doesn't have flavor. This Kana Akuma
I don't know what he was expecting.
sandwich, the chicken sandwich, is absolutely delicious. It has everything. Sweetness, savoriness, spice, all the flavors that you want. But the problem is this.
Sweet, salty, tangy barbecue. It's all the flavors in the rainbow.
It turns into this when you're trying to eat it, because whatever sauce they put on the bottom of the bun disintegrates the bun. Now, I don't know if it's because there were jalapenos and the jalapenos were too wet and it made the bun soggy. I don't know if there actually was a sauce, because it tasted very sweet. The bun, when I bit into it, was like sweet on the bottom. That makes me feel like they put a sauce on there and it saturated the bun too much. So all I can say is, the one thing, if I'd eaten that fresh, if I'd eaten that right away when they had made it, then obviously the bun would have been soaked. But it got delivered. And it got delivered, so it was delivered for 20 minutes. It had that soaking into it as I ate the other food. What can you do?
I want you to know that there are 143 people watching
Right? You can't
this.
really do much else. I mean, it sucks, but it's good. I love it. I would order that again, but I would know, gotta be snappy, gotta eat it right away. I can't just let it sit there in the wrapper, because that thing's turned into a soggy.
I have to know to eat it right away. Why would you get something delivered and then go fuck off and do something else? Why would you do that?
Sloppy mess.
I have to know next time I get something delivered to eat it right away. You'd think that. Yeah. Good job. Next week, 2 + 2 is fucking 4.
And by the way, for the size of those burgers, I don't think the prices are unreasonable. Like I said, that chicken sandwich, I believe, is 12 and change, but that's delivery prices. So probably in person, it's probably like 10 bucks. The miso sandwich, or the miso tofu sandwich, I should clarify, I was a little more expensive. I think it was like 13, but still, delivery price probably in person like 11. That's a huge sandwich. Like, it's giant. It's humongous. That's twice the size of a standard fast food.
So you yourself ordered almost like $40 fucking worth of food. Okay.
Burger without any actual exaggeration. That's twice the amount of food you
I guess when you just get to spend other people's money all day long, I guess you don't care how much you spend.
get with any standard fast food burger, and that's from McDonald's, Burger King.
Okay, shut up, retard. I've had enough of this. Okay, so now last night was the return of American Cuck Sim.
Let me tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort. Tell you, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
So, I hope you guys are ready to chill tonight. I am. We haven't done Truck Sim in a couple of weeks. The last time around that we did it, it had slowed down dramatically. We had way less viewers, way less supporters. And I said to you guys I would keep this in the rotation as long as we got that support, and it happened. So I took it out of the rotation, and some people freaked out. They were like, oh my God, how dare you? It was only one night. I said, yeah, but we've been doing Truck Sim for 4 months. And I'm noticing distinctly that each time we play it, there's less people, and now the support has fallen off. So why are we still doing it? And then they freaked. No, you must bring it back. It's a one-night thing only. It was one bad night. It's not going to be representative of every time you play Truck Sim. You've got to bring it back. Let's get Truck Sim back. Okay? So, fine. You know, I'll do it. I'll bring it back one night only, tonight. If tonight things go well and you guys hang out with me and we have a good time with the interactions and have fun convo while I have a few brews, and, you know, the support is there, then we'll do it. We'll keep it in rotation. I had no problem keeping it in the rotation, but you knew the criteria. It wasn't like it was a shocking thing. You guys were like, oh my God, I didn't know that this was the case.
And there it is right there. You knew what it was. You didn't hit the goal, so I took this game away from you. That's the guilt and the shame. And, oh, you still want the game? Well, you know what you got to do. You got to give me the money. And so, of course, who comes in with the money? Buckwell, the one that's been fucking bankrolling Truck Sim. So, shocker.
I always laid it out that way. That's why we did it for 4 months, quite frankly, because the support kept coming. I was like, wow, that's amazing. So, I'm happy to try it again tonight. We'll give it a second shot. Looks like we already have some earlier support. We have 2 subs gifted from Buckwell. Buckwell, one of the biggest fans of Truck Sim. He told me that I was the one who got him into it many months ago when I started playing it here on my channel. He loves the game. He plays it all the time now. He's the one who also bought me a bunch of the DLCs here. And he was sad to see it go. He's happy to see it back, and he's already supporting. So thank you, Buckwell, for 2 gifted subs. Then I received...
But see, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. You know, why would I give you money? Let's say I give this dude $100, okay? And the goal is 150. So I like Truck Sim, and for some reason, I don't know, I fell and hit my head and went stupid, and I want to keep watching this asshole fucking play Truck Sim. So I give him $100 because I really like it. But he ends the night with, I don't know, let's just say like $127. So he says, well, fuck you. Fuck you. I only made $127, so we're not playing this game anymore. Why on earth would that incentivize anybody to give him any more? Just like when he's like, oh, you can name, like when he was playing Minecraft. Oh, give me $20 and you can name this or you can name that. Why? For you to not hit the goal? So I give this guy $60 and I go, I want to name an animal and I want to do this and I want to do that. But then, well, guys, we only made, you know, $114. So fuck you. That's it. Well, then I gave this asshole $60 to name an animal and do this and do that. And we'll never fucking see the game again. So why? Why would you do this? So threatening to take things away, I mean, it's a way to go. Like you can, but
a $5 tip from Buckwell, who says ATS lives matter. Thank you, Buck.
You can't use logic when talking about the dance.
Well, for a $5 tip, so Buckwell already.
He'll tell you should have given more to help hit the goal. Yeah, that's true.
With the early carrying of the stream with both.
But we can't all be Daddy Ryan with apparently $11 billion of disposable income.
A tip and 2 subs.
It's just crazy.
I get the feeling Buckwell really wants to see American Truck Sim continue.
Well, you shamed the fuck out of him, and then you took it away. So, yeah, you've got the little retard sputtering around and confused. He doesn't know what the hell to do. So, yeah, he's probably giving you his fucking insulin money.
Now, I don't know about any of you other
Great job.
guys. If you guys want it in the rotation, please support it tonight. Let's hit that goal. We hit that goal. I promise you I'll play it again next week. That's how it works, okay? Melroy says it's nice that you allow your viewers to control what you do and what you play. Listen, I love video games. I'm a lifelong gamer, right? But I'm a streamer for my job.
He hates video games.
I'm supposed to be streaming things that people want. And if people want them, they'll support them so that I can make a living doing this and make more streams, right? That's it. It's called reciprocation. I make the content, you support the content continues. I'm not here to stream for myself. Even though I may like Truck Sim, I need to know that the people watching want Truck Sim and will support it, or else I'll do something else that they will support, right? And that's how it works.
Yeah, but you've picked this arbitrary number of $150. You know, why would you expect anybody to $150 love anything?
So yeah, anyone who's a successful content creator should be giving some level of control to the viewers, because the viewers are the people who allow them to have the living, and then they reciprocate, right? Does PayPal take less of a cut than YouTube? In general, yes, but not all cases. Like, for example, it depends on the size of the tip. If you send me $1 tip, PayPal takes a big cut of every dollar. They really do. If you send larger tips, they take less of a percentile cut. So $5, $10. Yeah, if you do, for example, a $10 tip on PayPal, overall, I will make more off of that than if you were to do like a $10 super chat. That's just how it works, okay? But I'm not going to ask for you guys to do anything, all right? I know I'm not going to ask you to do anything in any way. Whatever you want to do is good. American Truck Sim was over. Well,
yeah, however you want to give me money. I mean, don't sweat it. If you want to gift like 11 billion subs, or you want to give me a $5,000 super chat, or, you know, yeah, I don't care.
Wanted it back badly, so
just give me something, though. You can't just sit there and, you know, be a fucking consumer and not pay anything for this.
It's back tonight, one night only. If we have a good night where people engage and work more for like us hanging out, then really curious.
Yes, get on with it.
So much about I have to get the job delivered and we're upgrading the truck or anything like that, right? But hey, people liked it so much that over the time we had all these DLCs that were donated by Buckwell, and people were coming out in droves to hang out. And then all of a sudden, I noticed over a course of 2-3 weeks, the viewership started to dwindle.
Wow, just straight getting called out.
Pretty bad. I don't know why that happened.
Buckwell used to come and always give me a fuck ton of money, and then one night this douchebag didn't show up and give me any fucking money.
And then that last time that we did at the end of August, we did not hit our support goal. It was actually not, you know, a little bit further away than I even thought we would be. And it was disappointing, but hey, I'd always laid out the rules that if we hit the goal, Truck Sim continues. If we don't hit the support goal, we retire it and we work on other games. So that's what we've been doing for 2 weeks. We've been doing all these other games and made good progress, and we've beaten a couple of games in the last couple of weeks now. And what happened is, a lot of people were upset. They were like, man, I really like Truck Sim, and now it's not in the rotation anymore. We don't even have any late night chill streams left. They're all gone. So people yelled at me and said, would you bring back Truck Sim? That it was just a bad night. That's what I was told. Phil, it was just one bad night. It was a one.
It was just one bad night, and you freaked the fuck out, but then, you wage quit a bunch of other shit too, and now you don't know what to do, and just scrambling. Russo, thank you for the $5.69. Nice. Peeps don't have $300 a day. How does he think it's okay to blackmail his small audience like this? It's just so rude. think it's his parents' behavior. No, I don't think it's his parents' behavior. This is just a narcissistic sense of entitlement.
Off. It was what they call an outlier. It's not the normal. It's kind of a weird night that, maybe something happened out of the norm. Well, tonight we're going to see...
You like what I'm doing, don't you? So give me some fucking money. Like, you think I'm just sitting here? I mean, because I want to be? Like, get fucked, nerd, and fucking send me some of your money. Come on, asshole. What do you want to be, some kind of loser? Just watching this and not giving me anything? Even though they're giving their time. And his monetization on his channel is still turned on. He can claim this crowdfundedness all he fucking likes. But if he would feel inclined to maybe bring in more viewers, he still gets paid for views.
Hey, I'm back. So far, we've got about a third of the goal that we have hit. People already have supported Truck Sim early. And so we're at around $50 of support. I think we're at like 55. If we hit 150 tonight, Truck Sim remains in the rotation and we'll play it again next week. But if we don't hit the support goal tonight, well, that's it. So let's see what people want to talk about tonight. Let's see what we do. I don't even remember where we are. But before we get started, of course, we've got to open a drink. We've got my final Nectar Hard Juice. It's the last one that I have from the pack. It is the Lilikoi Passion Fruit, which actually was one of my favorite flavors of that pack. So I'm happy to start with this tonight. Let's pop this sucker open. Sure you're doing this and not spraying it all over the place. Okay. I mean, I should not spray it anywhere but my hand. That's good. Okay.
Just thank you for the 2, honey, if you insist. Right.
Let's get started. Oh, by the way, so what we need to work on, we need to figure out what's the next DSP tries it. Maybe we can figure it out by the end of tonight. We have a couple hours that we'll be hanging out. We have no...
Of course, we have to figure out the next DSP tries it.
We hit all of our goals.
He just ate an hour and a half ago. We got to figure out what the next one is.
The DSP tries it earlier today for Katsu Burger. No one expected it was going to be that fast, including me. So now we got to figure out what's next, right? What do you guys want to see? Is there any new thing?
Can't wait until he sues the detractors. Still waiting for that to happen. Yeah, so are we.
Is that fast food places you want to see me try? Should I return to a place that I did in the last year since I revived DSP?
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out at this totally illegal restream.
Isaac, what would you like to see? Let's talk about it tonight. But in the meantime, cheers, everyone.
Get fucked.
All right, it's just never going to be. Review cologne? No. I'm not going to do that. Sorry.
Nobody wants you to
Absolutely
review
not.
cologne, but the fact that it still makes you so butthurt is really
The
funny.
truth is, there is no drama going on with me at all right now. Zero. I'm involved in none. I certainly don't need to do enough shit from the past because people are bored and have nothing to talk about. There is no drama at all, and I'm enjoying life, so that is not what I'm seeking. But quite honestly, I don't think he would ever want me on his show. He's a political guy, right? He's politics. So why on earth would he want me on his show? This was, years ago he had me on his show on a whim. I don't think that he would ever do it again. Oh no, what's going on here? This is not good. Oh, come on. This is stupid shit. I'm going around.
What in the holy mother of ass?
God damn it. Why did I block the whole road? This is on purpose. They blocked the whole road so you can't actually bypass it.
Right.
I thought I could sneak by, but they angled the truck just so you can't do it.
See, this is why people in life can't have nice things. You got assholes like this. Oh, I'm not supposed to go this way. Well, fuck it. I'm going to go this way anyway. I want to go this way. I'm me. I should be entitled to fucking go this way. This is why we can't have nice things.
Wait, now watch. We're not going to make our job because of what they're doing here.
See all the smart people over there doing the smart thing?
See the traffic over there now because they did this? So now I'm going to be extra late.
Yeah, that's right. Now you were going to be late because you thought that you were going to be clever. And it turns out, oopsie poopsie, as you would say, that didn't fucking work for you.
What do you mean crash vehicle offense? All I did was phase the guy's head. Look.
Jesus Christ. What's up, Nervous Noodles? How you doing, honey?
Excuse me, officer. I'm a little parched. Why can't I go? Is my car like witched? I think my cat might be witched.
Now that he's killed the construction worker and possibly one of the police officers. Oh no, they're still just standing there. Gentlemen, for fuck's sake, get out of the way. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Do we have any mods? Larry, you there? You not see this guy spamming right now? Being very nauseous. I promise I can't back the cab up the way I want.
Why are you fighting against invisible walls in a video game?
Yeah, I can't. I want to back the cab up that way, and I can't. It doesn't go the direction I want. So I don't know how to get out of here. Thank you, Slayer. Yeah, I don't actually know how to get past this truck because the way that my truck is positioned. I don't know if I can. Why are these guys? I just keep hitting the truck. I can't do it. Like, I don't know what to do. You can push cars off the road? I'm pushing a car off the road right now. Oh, if that's the case, can I actually push? Hold on. If that's the case, can I push the fire engine off out of the way?
Does he ever shut the fuck up? Sometimes there are long periods of silence, yes. Can I just push the fire truck out of the way?
Yes! I can push the fire engine out of the way. It's moving.
You know, you could have just gotten off the freeway by now.
I mean, it's moving at an incredibly slow rate, but it is moving.
Like, you've got to be kidding me, right?
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Out of the way. How often do I recognize in public? Never. No one ever recognized me in public anymore. It's been several years since anyone did. Alright, nice. This is why Phil makes the big boss. Look at this. Creative solutions for a challenging time. That's DSP Gaming in a nutshell. Here we go.
This is also at 1.5 speed, too.
That's insane. Wait, it's not moving. Why did the truck stop moving? It was moving and now stop. Uh-oh. No. Basically, the ambulance is in front of the fire truck. So I'm screwed. Wait a minute. Did that go all the way to the right? No, because that car's blocking, you see? The wrecked car's all the way to the right. Yeah, there's no way. So I don't know how I'm supposed to do this because I can't get my truck out of here. Maybe I can go. Hold on. Maybe I can go that way.
Wow, what an idiot.
Well, this really sucks.
Yeah, that's right, bozo. Just do what you were fucking supposed to do. Okay, so it's 8:14. When did he start doing all of this? When did he start going the other way? Wow, that took like almost 10 minutes.
Maybe I can go that way. Never have they done that before, right? It's always been available to drive by, and now... Wait a minute, are you kidding me? I'm blowing the stop sign, I don't care. Take a look, I could have just done this, and I would have been fine. Look, I'm getting right back on the highway.
There really is nice insight to his narcissism here. Oh, I'm blowing the stop sign, who the fuck cares? I don't care if I hurt somebody. I mean, obviously it's a video game, I understand that, but... he does say things without really thinking about what he's saying. That just really, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care if that inconveniences somebody else. I don't care if I screw anything up. I should just be allowed to do this and do whatever the fuck I want and push traffic out of the way and run a red light because I am who I fucking am.
So I could have just done that, I would have been completely fine. Oh my god. Well, this is what happens when you're away from the game for 2 weeks.
This is what happens when you try to think you're clever and you fuck yourself.
You play horribly. See what happens, guys?
Congratulations, you played
guys,
yourself.
If you want to keep American Truck Sim in the rotation, you gotta support it. Right now, we haven't had any support for 16 minutes. It was Slayer who last did some support.
We haven't had any support for 16 minutes. Could you fucking imagine? Senior Chewy, thank you, honey, for the 5 gifteds. I appreciate you.
But we are not even halfway through.
If you're here and you got your membership, make sure you say thank you to Senior Chewy.
And we are just about halfway through our stream.
Because it's just a nice thing to do.
So we gotta get some support rallying right now. We gotta get some subs over on Kick.
Guys, we gotta get some support. Do you want this game? Do you want this game?
We gotta get some super chats. We gotta get some tips. You want this to continue? We gotta hit that goal by the end of tonight. So let's go.
If you want this to keep going, you better hit the end. You better hit the goal by the end of the night. Jesus Christ. Watching this fucking asshole stream comes with monetary homework.
Seen that exploit and they patched it. Are you for real? That they caught on people just drive around the traffic blocks, so then they did that and blocked the whole street? If that's the case, then from now on I have to take the detours. So here's the thing, if they fix this that the detours are reasonable, then I don't care. But the detours used to be ridiculously unreasonable, and then the GPS would screw up and tell you to go back to where the detour was, which you couldn't pass. So you basically would almost get soft locked and not know what to do unless you like drove around it, like I was trying to do. But at this point now, we're definitely gonna be late, and now I have to fix my truck because I just wrecked like 3 times. Sucks ass. All right, so thanks for all that moral support over on Kick. Now, could someone give some real support? Because I don't know if you're aware of this, but you can't buy groceries with moral support. They don't accept that as currency. Interesting question from Save Us GTA 6. Just said in the chat on Kick, what about a breakfast DSP tries it? Did I ever think about maybe one day ordering from IHOP? Huh.
He's got an IHOP boner. We know that from the bank leaks. He's got an IHOP boner, so... Great try, Jay. Thank you for the 10, honey. I appreciate you. Phil shouldn't push a Tonka truck, let alone drive an 18-wheeler.
Here's the thing. If we were to order breakfast, that would have to be something that I do at the beginning of the stream. So basically, one day we'd have to not do a podcast, but instead do a live DSP Tries It where I taste something from IHOP. Yes, IHOP delivers in this area. But would anyone care for that? And by the way, we would have to hit the
Truck sim is an analogy for DSP as a whole, who rams through everything in front of him for his problems until he makes it to the goal. Yep, that's true. Just push everything out of the way, rush through. How quick can we get where we're going? Feels kind of low volume. My bad.
And then do it the next day. So let's say, for example, tonight we hit 10 goals. We could do DSP Tries It IHOP tomorrow morning.
Let's do that first of all.
There you go. Let me put it this way. It's not impossible. It would possibly.
I only brought him up a little tiny bit, so let me know.
Possibly be possible, yes. If people wanted that, I haven't heard a single person say a word about that until right now with you asking that. So I guess it would possibly be possible. Yeah, we'll have to see. Okay? No, I wouldn't want to have breakfast as dinner, Slayer. No. Maybe one day I would like
There is nothing wrong with breakfast for dinner. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, snob.
to go to Japan. That might be nice for vacation.
I make bomb-ass breakfast burrito bowls. Burritos or bowl, however you want it. I can do both. They're breakfast, and we have them for dinner. They're unbelievable, so get fucked.
I'm not sure.
Have fun with your endless chicken and turkey, you gout-riddled fucking loser.
Honestly, right now the only thing holding me back is lifestyle choices. Like the fact that we had a cat.
Right, lifestyle choices have ruined that for you. You know, like that $300,000 you've given to WWE champions. That's a lifestyle choice that'll certainly do it.
And that cat is a very, very attention-demanding cat. Like, if we were to be gone for like a week or two, Jasper Kitty might actually be like traumatized to not have us here. You know what I mean? Like, if we put him up a room and board somewhere.
Oh, yes, the cat, of course. He can't go anywhere because of the cat.
And it will be in the rotation as a late-night chill stream as long as we keep hitting that goal. If we don't hit the goal tonight, that's it. That's the end. This is the final Truck Sim stream. So let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can hit that goal. Slayer says he knew a trucker who set up a portable toilet in the back of their truck, and they used cat litter to gather the waste so it wouldn't smell. Yikes. Thank you for the support, and thanks for a head start on the next DSP Tries It tonight. All right. So now, I think what we need to figure out, and by the way, thank you, NDO, incredibly generous tip that got us a third of the way to the goal.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. NDO came and whaled him out.
I think what we got to figure out now is, what's the next DSP Tries It? We really got to figure this out.
Yeah, the cat's what's holding him back, not that crippling fucking gambling addiction.
What will we be doing for the next reward? I don't know. Slayer says their McDonald's is a new McCrispy burger. It's a chicken crispy patty and a unique sauce, and they have a crinkle cut fries and a banana flavored ice cream. We have none of that here. We have absolutely nothing. Our McDonald's, you'll be lucky if they don't take a dump on your sandwich. If you don't believe me, just take a look at that adult Happy Meal that I had. That was interesting. And therefore, I can't try the new background removal tool updates. I want to. I'm dying to. I really like the background removal tool.
Moving on.
Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the return to American Truck Sim. What I would say is...
Don't beg for money. You already hit the goal. You're not going to beg, are you? NDO just came and handed you a bunch of money. You wouldn't possibly ask for more. Of course, scat talk.
Next week, since we know we're doing it again, bring some topics. Bring some topics you want to talk.
Oh, yeah, this part's really interesting. Now, on top of everything else you have to do, you have to bring topics for him to talk about. This part's pretty good.
The sweet smell of success. I hope you guys are enjoying the return to American Truck Sim. What I would say is next week, since we know we're doing it again, bring some topics. Bring some topics you want to talk about. A lot of, I think, the best Truck Sim streams are when people ask me about things from my past and I tell big stories and stuff. But, you know, you guys got to bring those topics to the stream. Well, thank you to everyone who supported today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the very big early support on Kick today.
Bring topics. People really like when I talk about stories from my past. So bring topics for us to talk about. Okie doke.
Hey, we got tons of subs. I appreciate that. I think we already have over 10 subs on Kick just in the first day of the week. That's much appreciated. These early days are important to me because I get paid for them later on in the week. And last week actually was one of my least supported Kick streams ever. I mean, weeks ever. I don't know why. It might just be bad luck or whatever. Because already we got good momentum.
Gee, it wouldn't be because you fucking banned everybody. No, that can't possibly be it.
Today. Like, look, we got 6, 79, telling something. 15 subs today. That's great. Hey, I'm not going to complain there. That's a great start. Thank you, guys. Cheers to Kick viewers and subbers or sub-gifters. Thank you, everyone, for all the support in the last week. It's been great. Absolutely amazing. No complaints at all from me. I've been having a good time with all the games. Everything's been fun. It's not like when I was playing Donkey Kong Bonanza and I was bored to tears.
Why are your wipers going, bro?
You know? Like, I'm actually legit enjoying everything I'm
For
playing.
like the 3 raindrops in the
Do I ever feel
sky.
alone and depressed when I turn off the stream? No, dude, I'm married. I live full-time with my wife. I never feel alone and depressed.
I live full time. Oh, that's why people kept saying I live full time with my wife. Okay. I mean, it was still funny. I didn't get this far into the... After I heard bring topics, I turned this shit off. I'm like, oh my god, no, I can't deal with this.
Bonanza and I was bored to tears, you know? Like, I'm actually legit enjoying everything I'm playing right now. Do I ever feel alone and depressed when I turn off the stream? No, dude, I'm married. I live full-time with my wife. I never feel alone and depressed. No, not at all. Absolutely not. I agree. ReeeCap says you're lucky to have your best friend as your partner. Completely agree with you. I'm insanely lucky. The person who I would want to talk to the most and spend time with the most is the person that I'm married to.
Let's all say a prayer for her.
That's amazing. Like, that's... Oh, God, this guy clobbered me. Yo, that guy, he sideswiped me. And now I'm stuck. Shit. I'm really stuck. Oh, I can't back up either. This is bad. I can't back up and I can't go straight. Uh-oh. What do I do? I'm in a ditch. Oh, shit. I was turning wide. I'm in a ditch. I mean, I was turning narrow. I'm in a ditch. Is there any way I can pull myself out of this or I have to call for a truck? Yeah. Oh,
I was turning narrow? What?
differential lock. Okay. Can I do anything? I don't think it's doing anything.
Goes to show he thinks of her like a job. I live full time with this stupid fucking bitch.
F7. Damn it. Oh, God. I didn't realize I had a third. Oh, shit. That's my problem. I had no clue that I had that third piece on. I might have to abandon the job. I just fucked up. I had no clue that my truck was that long. Shit. I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, oh, it's the end of the night. Let's try to do the job quick. I wasn't paying attention.
You had no idea your truck was that long? Yikes.
So I think I'm screwed. Yeah.
How would living with someone affect how depressed you are? I mean, if there's a chemical imbalance in your brain, then your life can look really, really great and you can have a really great relationship with your partner. But still, if you have a chemical imbalance, you'll feel depressed and crappy, so.
I'm turning everything on off like an idiot. I have no clue how to do this. Oh, no, 0, doesn't do anything. Press 0, nothing happens. Great. Call for a tow F7, that's what I'm pressing. This is F7. Does that allow me to...
I don't know if he ever gets himself unstuck here. Ah, he must have, oh no. He must quit or something.
I can't do anything. Enter. Oh, here we go. A tow. Wow. I have to...
Oh, he had to get towed. I see.
I have it up.
Okay. Well, that was pretty good. That was pretty funny. All right, let's see what the douchebag was doing today. Let us go to the goat, Raw Philipper. I guess we are about to start the stream. Yeah, he wasn't doing a full podcast today, so. Okay, he was somewhat on time. Let me see if I can, like, get through some of this garbage. Hold, please.
All you...
Hold, please. There we go.
Good morning, I hope you're all doing well. All you, early...
And we have nothing but skip juice because he's already fucking done.
Viewers, you're here on the earlier side, and we have about a half an hour to chill before I begin with my Silksong major gameplay stream for the day.
He hasn't started yet, so we have 50 minutes.
Which I'm very much looking forward to. Silksong's been a great playthrough.
Because if I go live, I don't think he started playing yet.
So far, looking forward to more major progress today. Every time we play this, there's new variety of areas, enemies, abilities, and good stuff. You know, the Metroidvania formula, pretty much at its finest, right, in this game. So
yeah, good stuff, dude.
To a great stream with all of you. There we go. So how are you all this morning? Let's see who we got. We got Dab Hands. What's up to Wexford? To Dig Bix, Squirtle, Chris, Vassilled, Grandmaster Scrub, Facehugger, a cold bologna sandwich. Well, actually, it's cold bologna sandwich.
Dig Bix. That's pretty good. I can't lie. I am a child. That was pretty good.
Which is Kev, the Ripper. How you doing this morning? On Kick, we got Buckwell. We've got let's see, Mango Ice Cream Kitty, Major Chong, RGB King. You get it? A lot of these.
Well, that stupid slideshow with that picture of him in that fucking Halloween costume where he thinks he's a king, and then there's the one where like he's got his face on, you know, the fucking the complete fucking like naked dude. Like, no,
Big
thank
Barb,
you.
Eddie Chill just earning their 1-year subscription badge over on Kick. Really appreciate it that you've been a supporter on Kick for a year. Thank you, Eddie Chill. Holy Marcellus, how you doing? Phil's best friend, how you doing?
We don't need all this.
I know why. Okay.
Boy, he's rocking today, boy.
Let's chill for a while. One thing we absolutely need to figure out, what is the next DSP Tries It? Because we, by shocking surprise.
Oh no, are we doing menus? Please tell me we're not doing menus. I'm not. We're doing menus.
And then they have the Crazy Puff Party Pack. So it's a triple pack. So it's cheesesteak, pepperoni, and 4 cheese Crazy Puffs. You get 4 of each flavor. So maybe I would get, if we were to do this as DSP Tries It, okay, I guess what we would do is the cheesesteak, no, excuse me, the Crazy Puff Party Pack to try all 3 kinds and compare them, and then maybe get an ultimate cheesesteak pizza. There you go. That's probably what I would do. Because the cheesesteak is the new thing, the new item. Okay, so that's Little Caesars we could do, and that's a new item to actually taste test. Oh, and by the way, I would get the Crazy Bread because the Crazy Bread was like really good when I got it last time. I was blown away. So I'd probably get the Crazy Bread too. No lie. Okay, yeah, all right. So Little Caesars would be the new Philly cheesesteak pizza, the triple Crazy Puff Party Pack, and some Crazy Bread, if that's what we do. I'm being told that Arby's brought back their loaded Italian sandwich, but I swear to God, I've already done a DSP Tries It on this. Let me check. I think it was like a decade ago when they last had it.
That was a decade ago.
I'm pretty sure I did it then.
Why are we doing this?
Okay.
Hello, sir?
So how about tentatively we say it's Little Caesars? If someone else comes up with a better idea, I'm okay with that. But let's tentatively set this as Little Caesars. Here we go. Let's set this new goal.
Imagine popping a boner for Little Caesars. He really did, though. He really did.
Is the new Little Caesars Philly pure Turkish. So there are like kebabs, heroes, you know, that kind of stuff. And I've had that before. I just don't know if I've had it recently. I don't think I've had anything like that recently. Greek style, Mediterranean style food.
Is he doing this to torture us? No, this is pretty par for the course. Right after a DSP tries it, we have to talk about restaurants and look at menus. Sometimes he'll show us the menus, so we didn't get that today. I don't know if that's of mercy or not that we didn't get the menus.
What's the determining factor when I buy a game? Is it something I'm interested in? Is it something you're interested in?
Is it something that's going to make me money? Sir? Hello?
Spinning a bottle kick.
Hello?
Spinning bird kick. Thanks, Original Grant, for support of the day. A $2 super chat. He says, hello, Phil. You had amazing support last few streams. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And the thing is, sometimes it's one or two particular people. And
Where's Final Wish?
other times it's actually, you know, a collective effort. And I really appreciate that.
Did Final Wish get caught using mommy's credit card?
Like, let's be honest. We had that guy Final Wish who's been coming by and being very generous. And we had that other person as well who was very generous. And then we had a couple streams.
That other person? You mean NDO? Kind of shitting on a long-time dude that's giving you a fuck ton of money, bro.
It seems like the night streams, right? Like Friday Night Fights. Everyone came together. We hit a goal last night for Truck Sim. We hit a goal. We're hitting goals like crazy, which is great. That's what I mean. Like, I want to keep
Yeah, because Jax Raxer gave you the money for the fighting games and Buckwell gave you the money for American Cuck Sim. Yeah, we know.
that momentum going, and I want to keep these games in the rotation. You know, Silksong I've actually really enjoyed. So I do hope that you guys are going to support Silksong because I was skeptical about a Metroidvania working. So far, it's working. So let's keep how things go.
Money,
As
money,
long as
money.
someone comes by and hangs out and is a cool person in chat and abides by the rules,
Someone tipped him to tell him he's had good support lately. What the fuck? Don't try to think about what these...
I'm happy to have anyone here, whether you support or not.
Don't try to get in their brain.
But if someone ends up becoming a negative influence, a toxic influence, they're breaking the rules, they're being insulting, then they're going to get
You
moderated.
think Final Wish will be another King Tut situation? Probably
Just like anyone
not.
else, doesn't matter if they're a supporter or not. And that's what's happened to a lot of these people. They start contributing, but then they think, oh, well, now I have free reign to just say and do whatever I want and be a nasty person to everybody because I'm contributing to the stream. And it couldn't be further from the truth. Everyone has exactly the same level of treatment. No one's better than anyone else.
Not true. Absolutely not true. The more money you give him, the more shit you can get away with. There is still a limit, but you will be able to get away with more shit the more money you give him. And if you just keep your mouth shut and you only support certain games, he'll absolutely play those games, even if he hates them.
You know what I mean? And I hope that people understand that.
He hated fucking Baldur's Gate 3 with a passion, but because every single time he streamed, he made over $100, he kept playing it.
So,
And he hated
in
it.
particular, these people who've been around in the last week who've been very supportive have been positive people. They haven't been toxic. They haven't been saying anything messed up. So it's all good. Danzak did a $5 super chat. He says, you've been around so long, you might be inspiring second generation viewers. Isn't that cool? I've probably got
He is inspiring nobody. Absolutely nobody. Moving on.
humans watching you. You're right. But most humans don't think that way. Holy shit. The Snuffleupagus. Subscribing for 9 months here on the channel. I believe that was an auto re-up. It was. But it does count. So thank you to the Snuffleupagus for your auto re-up over on Kick. Also known
This is basically all we've done is talk about food and money.
as Snuffy for short.
I've gone through over the last fucking half an hour.
Thank you. That is not a true new sub or
Jade never paid a dime. Jade has an ultra membership that renews every month. So
or gifted sub. That's a resub.
yeah, Jade doesn't give like $11 billion, but he's got his ultra membership.
But it counts. It counts for the stream.
And he's probably got one to DSP Reacts that he still pays for. And he's probably got one to DSP Throwback that he still pays for. Possibly.
I've never played any Wasteland game whatsoever, no. So I don't know of the series. But I ever put my music on the Spotify,
Said the gamer.
enjoy all life on Earth. Let's go. Let's get a huge mutant freak that just absorbs all matter like the blob just eats us all. Sounds like a plan. Okay. I received a $5 tip. Someone says, will you play Borderlands 4? I literally get this question like 3 times a day now. No. Well, let's see here. Gay Gorilla 45 tipped me $1. Says you should do a tactical soap review. We are
Toxie, hate to break it to you, but you've been live for an hour and a half. Okay. fine. Jeez, I know where I'm not wanted. I'm just gonna fuck off then. I don't know,
I
like,
already talked about these soap reviews, and I'm not doing them because apparently it's some kind of a stupid lolcow meme, so fuck that.
is that bad? Is that good? Is that, I don't know.
Or you should do a local barbecue review. We looked into a couple local barbecues, and the thing is, number one, they're all really expensive for what they are. Number two, getting delivery barbecue, I'm very skeptical because I did actually do that before, and the barbecue overcooked
Jade is his pity project. Yeah.
and was dry and not good when delivered.
He knows better than to be a piece of shit to Jade, basically.
So that was disappointing. And number three, I can't eat a lot of red meat. Okay, I can't. I'm not supposed to eat a lot of red meat because of my
Are you going to talk about how it's a blood disease or a blood disorder or whatever instead of just calling it gout?
health conditions. So if I eat
Oh, now they're health conditions. No, Tubbs has the gout.
barbecue, it's like, what do they actually have at barbecue? Well, they have red meat in beef, red meat in pork, red meat with any kind of ribs that I get, brisket, red meat, tips, or burnt tips, red meat. The only thing they actually have at a barbecue place that's not red meat is the chicken, and that's one thing they have, but no one's going to want to see me just try barbecue chicken. So that's why I'm skeptical. Why am I going to spend a lot of money to get food delivered that's not going to be great delivered because it's probably going to
Yeah, Lucifer arise. Hey, Phil, I love you, babe. Weird. Just weird.
overcook on the way, and then it's going to be food that I'm not supposed to be eating. So that's why I've been very skeptical about the barbecue, okay?
You said he's been talking about this for a half hour. Well, this is live. He went up at 11:30 today, and then it was around noon his time. Everything that I've been streaming for the last hour and a half was all just yesterday's garbage. How he got the food and
that makes
everything.
sense. Lucifer Arise did a 20 Canadian dollar super chat. Says, hey, Phil, I love you, babe. And actually, Abdullah translated for me. Says, that's $14.52. Thank you. I appreciate that that on-the-fly translation there, Abdullah. That way I don't have to do it. Nice of you. So, Lucifer...
Wow, he's got people doing the fucking tip conversion for him. He's got people doing the tip conversion. Wow.
Arise, what a name. $14.52 super chat. Thank you so much for the support.
Wow.
That's 41. 41 bucks of support so far. I also just received a $5 tip.
Yeah.
This person says, thanks for the money, dummy. I just really missed hearing you say that. Well, thank you so much. You're not a dummy. You're a nice person. Thank you for your support. $5 tip there.
Now give me some more money.
Anonymous. Thank you so much. We're at 46 bucks of support so far. Almost a third of the way to our goal, and I haven't even booted up the game yet. That's a great sign. Thank you for that early support, everybody.
How is that a great sign? What?
Like I said, let's keep hitting those goals for Silksong so I can keep Silksong as a daytime stream and we can make maximum progress before the new releases hit end of the month, next week. It's actually late next week.
That's kind of sad, actually. You mean that he's got these fucking retards doing tip conversion?
Okay, about 10 days we have to play a lot of Silksong. I would love to do many more major streams of Silksong before new releases hit. Excuse me. Darth Fig says, I just beat Chronos last night. It took me over 18 hours. That's searching every nook and cranny. I barely died throughout the game, but man, the second to last boss fight is tough. Ooh, boy. Oh, man. So it is what it is.
His little helpers don't last very long. He'll piss him off or dox him. Yeah, he usually just pisses him off. Wonder if he really thinks he doesn't have to claim. Oh, he's so excited about the possibility of not having to claim to is it claim? Is that the word?
Looks better than the new Pokemon game. They're not even the same kind of game. The Digimon game is a narrative-based, story-based game, while Pokemon is an official entry into the Pokemon franchise with the full, catching training.
Very sad. Well, he does. I think he does it on his phone or something.
Gyms, all that stuff, right?
But it's like someone just beat him to the punch. Oh, here comes a burp.
Excuse me.
There we go. That's hot.
Speak of the devil.
He sang for us a little bit when we got that one.
Crappy thing. So they just died, and we actually got him a replacement one with a nice shiny stainless steel top now. It's better than the old one that was like a white plastic top. It's very nice, very fancy. So he's very happy to have a brush new found him.
Declare. There it is. Thank you. I couldn't get there. Thank you. Yeah, he's very excited at the possibility of not having to declare the tips.
Jasper for Halloween, he hates having costumes and things on. We've tried this before, and he will not last more than about 30 seconds with something on. He immediately gets it right off because he hates it. How are we doing viewership-wise? That's what I was waiting on. We just finally hit 200 viewers on YouTube.
And there it goes.
And we have about 70 on Kick. All right.
Thought we were starting right at noon.
I guess we beat around the bush enough and we can get started with Silksong.
I guess we beat around the bush enough. I mean, when they're just openly, flippantly just saying, like, well, I guess I've wasted enough of everyone's fucking time. He's been live for an hour and a half, by the way.
Okay. Jasper, I have to actually start playing the game now, okay, buddy? That means you have to get down. I'm sorry. Is that correct? Are you guys saying that I just did a podcast?
Well, I mean, technically we're going on like 50 minutes, so.
Because I said it was a hangout session. We're just hanging out building up attendance. That's all that was. But you guys are
Attendance would build faster if you just play the fucking game, right?
insisting that I did a podcast, correct?
That's why I don't have long, obnoxious intros like that, because I think they're really fucking stupid.
You think that was a podcast, what I just did?
Why do you have something that's up like, oh, stream starting soon for like 15 minutes? What? Okay, just fucking show up then, because otherwise this is just stupid.
Yeah, see, podcast, yes, how is this different from a podcast? It wasn't a podcast, then what is it? Okay, fair enough. It's a podcast thing. So you're admitting I'm a podcaster. Because you used to say I don't do a podcast. What I do in the morning is not a podcast.
It's not.
Podcasts are supposed to have guests. Podcasts are...
It's just today you've wasted slightly less of people's time. Because normally you would bark and bitch and moan and piss and whine and complain for another like 40 minutes.
Always supposed to have dedicated topics. Simply me just sitting here talking with you is not a podcast, right? But now you
No, correct. Sitting and talking is not a podcast. You're correct.
just said I just did a podcast because I sat here and talked with you. So I'm a podcaster then. Cool. Thanks for confirming.
Whatever you say, man. Whatever makes you feel better about yourself.
I need to change my pop-up animation to be over here. Here we go. That way it won't block anything.
So we are still not playing the game.
All right, let's begin.
Okay, well, that was about an hour. So much for we were just going to talk for 30 minutes. That was 55 minutes. Mr. Semantics. Right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Hope you're all ready for some fun today.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to This Is My Totally Fake Fucking YouTube Voice. That in 5 minutes won't sound like this anymore because I can't hold my temper.
I know I am. What the? Oh!
But while I still have my nice tone, make sure that you give me some money. Gotta love the YouTube voice.
I had no idea that you could do what I just did. I didn't know you could bounce off that stuff. I thought that was just like background decoration. That's interesting.
Then again, I guess everybody has like a customer service voice about them if they want to.
So where are we right now? Because I'm trying to remember where we are. Oh, look! I only have 2 rosaries. I spent them all.
All right, let's see where he's at now. Let's just go to live and see where he is. 53 bucks. Not going super hot, but he like legitimately just started like 10 minutes ago. So, oh well.
Dad.
43-year-old going on bratty 12. Yeah, 12 on a good day too. If you were waiting for him to shut up, I don't remember who said it earlier, like, does this guy ever shut the fuck up? Now that we're into the gameplay.
Out of daggers. Shit. Good news is, I am ascending.
Typically, he doesn't say anything unless he either complains about something or calls out support. So yeah, he never shuts the fuck up during the podcast. But if you're looking for dead air, go to the gameplay. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. He didn't really have very much to talk about today, of course. Give me money, and then we got to talk about the new, DSP tries it, so that was pretty lame. But we caught up from yesterday, and that was honestly not necessarily like more important, because none of this is important, but we still caught up. So we can hang out again tomorrow, and we can shit on him some more and make fun of him tomorrow for the shit he does today. So we can do it a little bit faster at 1.5 speed, not have to sit through it all live as it happens. We can do that. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me for a little while. It has been fun. We'll do this again. And Mr. Toxic is good people and Toxie bullies him. I bully pretty much everybody, don't I? So big ups. Thanks for hanging out. I invite you to sub to the channel if you want to, but like always, you don't have to if you don't want to, because I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do, but I hope to see you next time. Big ups, everybody. Have a good day. As always, stay toxic, my friends.
No cam, no face, just a voice that glows. So Toxie in your ears and the whole chat knows. Mystery queen, but she runs the show, bringing big mood on a late night flow. She's got no lights, no streamy tricks, just killer vibes and her sassy quips. Every line she drops is pure gold fire, keeping fans up all night, never tired. She don't need a face to steal the scene. Laughs dropping late night stories that you can't resist. Just her mic, just her soul, that's the trick. And the chat keeps coming back real quick. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie stream is a whole obsession. She's a whisper in the dark, she's the fire, she's a spark. Not about the views or clout, she's what real fun's all about. Toxie on the mic and a queen unseen, but her energy's loud and her talk is clean. Feel the beat, hear her laugh, raise your hands. She's the minstrel everyone understands. No camera, no face, just light. Toxie's taking over your night. Toxie, just a voice, but you feel